What's good, family? Welcome back to another video. Today I just wanted to share something that I've experienced at work. It's an observation that I've made as far as the way people treat one another, why people treat one another so poorly, and just how you can avoid getting yourself into, verbal altercations, any conflicts, things of that nature. And I'm gonna be trying to break it down for you guys as much as I can, the best I can. And mind you, this is all based off of my personal experience, what I've recollected through life, what I've learned, everything that I've experienced, all the conversations that I've had, and just being on this planet in this physical body for 19 years. So that being said, take all this with a grain of salt. Take it how you want it. Use the advice or don't use it. It's up to you. So how do I start? I guess I'll just tell you guys a story. Yesterday at work, it was actually Tuesday. Everybody knew that, but yesterday was Tuesday. It was February 22nd, 2022. I'm just stating that because I don't know if that has an effect on us energetic wise. What I do know from my research, I believe Pluto orbits Earth, and I believe that takes about 450 years. I don't know. Don't take my word for that. But I know that this day, or not because it already passed, but yesterday it had significance with the planet Pluto and it orbiting and just something to do with those constellations. So, don't quote me on that, but just stating that because, again, I don't know how that affects us energetic wise. But yesterday I was at work and I wasn't really feeling like my best self. I was feeling like just not me. Like I was really just in my own head, just not wanting to be there, not really wanting to talk to anybody, not really wanting to engage in conversation, not wanting to help the guests, like brushing people off. I just wasn't myself. And it all started when my coworker was just giving me a hard time. Like she kept calling me over the walkie and asking me to do this, that, and the third. And just the way she talked to me and her tone really irritated me, and it really got to me, and I didn't appreciate it. And from that point on, I was really just bugged out. Like I was just in my own head, like just so out of it. Like energy wise, I was just so not mad. I was just disappointed. I was disappointed because I'm like, there's no way she talked to me like that. There's no way she said that. There's no way she said that in that tone. So anyway, what I'm noticing, like, people, let me roll the window down because it's needs some air. There's some people, I don't want to start off by saying people because that's generalizing, but there's some people who will see you and they will sense that positive energy coming from within you. They will feel the positivity. They'll sense it. They know that you're harnessing positive energy and radiating it. They see that. I'm trying not to use the word glow because it's very played out, but they see the glow, they see the shine, whatever you want to call it. They see all those things. They see the way you carry yourself, the way you talk to others, the joy that you carry around within, the ability to maintain a high vibration, your ability to, remain positive and thoroughbred. I don't even know if that word makes sense, but I'm just throwing it out there. The the way that you move on through your day. You just keep a positive attitude, and you tend to see the glass half full. And when people see that, right, not in all cases, but in some cases, people are going to try to take that away from you. And the reason why I say some cases, because there's some cases where people will subconsciously try to dim your light, but it's not because they're intentionally doing it. It's because there's a negative spirit, demonic spirit, demon, deity, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter what you call it. There's a negative energy that's using that person's body as a vessel to express negative emotions and thoughts. So it's not always that person saying those things to you. It's that spirit within that person that's using that person's body as a vessel. So that's why I say some cases. But there is some cases where people will intentionally try to take your light away from you. And that's what I felt in this moment. I felt like she noticed that I was getting annoyed over the walkie, over my tone and the way I spoke to her. So I feel like she kind of found enjoyment in that, and she wanted to keep egging me on and keep trying to dim my light. But I did not give in. I didn't give in. I just gave her one-word answers. Didn't give her any time of day. Didn't want to argue with her. Didn't want to engage any conversation. Didn't even make eye contact. Usually I make eye contact with you, but I didn't even make eye contact with her. Like, I don't even want to look at you, because even just looking you in your eyes, that's a form of exchanging energy, you know? So not even going to look at you. But what was I saying? Damn, I'm losing my train of thought. Dude, how did I just lose what I was saying like that? That's crazy. Basically what I'm trying to say is that people will see your light and they're going to want to dim it and take it away from you. And most of the times it's intentional, most of the times it's unintentional. But the main reason why they're doing it, this is the meat and potatoes. Let me just get to it. I don't want to waste your day. The main reason why they're doing it is because they're projecting their insecurities onto you. There's something within you that they lack. They feel that you have something that they don't have. And again, this doesn't apply for everybody, but most of the times when somebody is picking on you and teasing you and gaslighting you and trying to put you down and belittle you, it's because they're projecting their insecurities onto you. You know, ideally, not ideally, but we are all one, right? We're all one. We're all connected. One love, one universe, universal mind, one consciousness. So if we're living based off of that philosophy, right? If I were to look at somebody and start teasing them, doesn't that basically mean I'm teasing myself? Because that person that I'm teasing is just my reflection. That person is a reflection of me, because we're connected, because everything is one. So me teasing that person, me calling that person names, me calling that person, you know, an asshole or whatever, that's me. I'm saying those things to myself, because that's what I feel within. Because remember, you can only feel hate. The person that you hate can never feel it. The person that you hate will never feel that hate that you have. That hate that you have, you can only feel it because you're the one that created that hate. You're the one that is harnessing it from within. So that hate that you have for somebody else, it's really hate for yourself. So if I were to look at somebody and say, oh, you're never gonna make it. You're not good enough. You're not fast enough. You're not strong enough. I'm really saying those things about myself. You know, so when people talk negatively about somebody else, they're really just talking about themselves. And it's them projecting their insecurities onto you. Because especially if you're doing something with your life. Like if you're doing something with your life, if you're actually, making strides in life, and if somebody's hating on you, most of the times it's because that person is not, they hate you because they know that they can't do what you're doing, right? Oh, I see him, right? I see him, he's making it far. Oh, he has his own business. He's starting his own business. He's getting clientele. He's making money every week. He's he's his own boss. Fuck him. I'm only mad. I'm only hating him because I can never do that. Even though I want to, I can never do it. So I'm hating that person for what? Because he's doing something that I could never do. He's doing something that I want to do, but never took the first step into doing it. You know what I'm saying? So don't take hate personal. Don't stoop. And this is what I wanted to get back to. This is why I lost my thought and came back to it. It's just, it all comes back around. It's perfect. God bless the universe. But it all comes back to this. You don't stoop down to other people's energy, right? If somebody's trying to take you off your A game, if somebody's trying to, what's the word? Not gaslight, not egg on. If somebody's trying to instigate you, get you to do something so that you step out of your light, so that you step out of your high vibrational energy and you stoop down, they win. They win and you lose. And when you act on impulse, you're going to make a mistake, and there's going to be something you have to learn. There's going to be consequences. So, of course, you can't always control your emotions. You can't always control the way you feel. You're going to act out, and that's okay. Maybe that was just your karma. Maybe somebody was serving you your karma. That's how I like to look at it sometimes. Whenever somebody's mean to me, I don't think that person's an asshole. Maybe that person's just being used as a vessel to serve my karma, So that's another way you could look at it. However you look at it, one thing's for certain: you don't stoop down to other people's energy. You don't give your energy. You don't entertain anybody's demons. You don't entertain anybody's negativity. Don't give your energy towards it. Don't pay attention to it. Don't feed into it. Because as soon as you start giving them answers, as soon as you start, feeding into it, they already got you hooked. They already got you hooked onto your reel, and now they're reeling you in like a fish, So stay at a high vibration. Don't let anybody take you off your high vibration. And this is something that I've heard from one of my friends in high school, and we were at a party together, and this is something that came out of his mouth, and it's stuck with me till this day. So shout out to him. He said, if somebody makes me mad, if I let somebody make me mad, they're controlling me in that situation. That man or that woman, whoever's making me mad, they're controlling me. They're controlling the way I feel. And I looked at it, I'm like, yo, that's true. That's very true. If you let somebody make you mad, they're controlling you in that situation. They're literally controlling your emotions. So I say that to say this: the only person that should change the way you feel is yourself. The only person that should have an effect on your emotions is yourself. The only person that can change your mood from happiness to sad, or from sad to happiness, is yourself. What do I mean? If somebody says some fucked up shit to you, if somebody does something really annoying, don't let them be the reason why you're mad. Let yourself, it's so hard to describe it. Don't let them be the reason why you're upset. Let yourself be the reason. You know what I'm saying? They can't control your energy. They can't make you feel sad. They can't make you feel angry. You can control that. You can control the way you feel. You can switch. You can hit that switch, you know? You can go from happiness to sad. So essentially what I'm saying is,